talking about computerization and how accurate they can be, the technology of computerizing reality itself, say, because it's very tappable, the plasmatic field and stuff. I mean, we have an invisible. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by fucking daytime. It's a sleep. It's a fucking midnight zone. You want to get up? See, I think that powerful people, they get up in the middle of the night, like, and they are able to focus. They are able to, and that's so much more powerful. See, everybody's sleeping, and now you can do this form of sleeping while you're awake, and get into this field that I'm talking about. Just start saying, you know what, excuse me, fuckface over there, but see, if you have these kind of powers, you don't abuse it. You just say, you're wrong. Have a nice day. And you need to switch it around. You don't put your mind trying to get your heart. No, flip the script. Your heart is pumping your brain into trying to get it, and it keeps looping around, right? You keep having to hit your head against something, come back and say, well, some people hit their head all the time on the same thing, right? Literally, a narcissist has a bloody toe for forever. Because, well, they love to use this, they love to walk in sandals. How about the sandal wearing people? That it's like, babes, because I live in the mountains, and the shoes, I have an issue with them. You cannot get a good shoe unless it's over $120, and that's fine. I have 600,000, 800 trillion dollars. I'm not complaining. Everybody does. If you're looking at price tag and asking how much it is, you don't have the money. Get out of here. Okay, so now let's get back to I'm trying to talk about the technology that's here and how weird it is. It's weird because other planets, I mean, there's so many other planets with technology, and they harmonize with what's already here. Like I said, how they can get into reality and do stuff. Well, there's evidence of that happening here, right? The pyramids and stuff, and there are jungles overgrown that if you X-ray it and you look, and it's like, that fucking place is filled with just this amazing thing. See, I want my own sandstone. Sorry, yeah, I want my own sandstone pyramid that's 6 feet thick, so that in the daytime I can escape that fucking noise out there. Pardon me. And you notice that no, this is the truth. These sandstone, the structures that you see, um, there, they are not just always like that. See, when they were alive, which is hardly 800 years ago, or 6, maybe even 4. Yeah, if you think about it, I think it's more like 800 or 6. Because it takes that long to just wipe out history and start doing paper and chisel down something and things to grow up. And a tree will log it out or in. Let's talk about, they were adorned, those structures were adorned in metals, precious metals, for a reason. And crystals on this side and this side, and a ruby and an emerald, and underground there's water running over stones that are, who knows, like igneous and stuff, that it starts to create. It's just technology. But really, though, when you get in your handy dandy little old sleep spot, really, it's just, really, you're just trying to escape the crap that might be going on out there. You know what I mean? I'm just like, what kind of a place is this? I don't know. Just like, welcome to genre sci-fi by now, right? I would really love a little something like that. Either that or just handle it. See, people are wondering why they're getting up at 2 in the morning and 3, let alone, I mean, really, what's the problem? Did you notice how peaceful it is? And how, like, you can get a whiff of your real life, because it's most likely you have woken up like this out of a sleep, and you were somewhere else. Why do we go to sleep at night? Isn't that the most fucking amazing question? Everything kind of has to just go, fuck this place. And truthfully, there's a mystery behind sleep, right? And how you can manipulate it and say, well, I don't, something says, no, you got to wake up now. So it happens whether you are in 2024, where they're putting up 60,000 satellites and you're frying your brain with this and you're wondering why do you see what you see and stuff. It happens anyway. Because guess what? I mean, babes, iPhone, and now look at the way they write it. I'm proving to you that there's intergalactic space language and you have to learn how to see it. Oh, and how to decipher. The second dimension deciphering. I have to make sure to just explain. There's 3 dimensions, and you explain the third dimensional writing. That is the vowels that are having to be. You have to put them up always. That's mandatory, except for the I, because the I, there's when it's found in lowercase with a dot, it's actually showing 3 dimensions, and it means the I is open. That's really what it means. I don't know everything. I know 2% of this, 0.02%. Because there's the J that has an I there too. They do that, but you really have to see. I'm beginning to realize I'm receiving these downloads, and there's a reason that this is happening, and I will be able to refine the reason why I don't let it go and say, oh, fuck this. This is like a Tonka toy that really just, there's a limit to this, and it just broke. And you know what I mean? No. The iPhone, what they're trying to tell you, yes, this is a project that they have pride, your pineal gland open maybe. See, it's going to happen anyway, but they want to just like hijack it. That's what they do. They love it. Who are they? The aliens that give us the technology. But are they aliens? See, there's extraterrestrials, and then there's aliens. Anyway, and it's interdimensional, babes. It's interdimensional. I've been experiencing it, and I have overcome. You have to, when you go through the dimensions, you're going to meet an asshole or a demon or something. It's common here. You're experiencing it on a very. It's right there in front of your face, but you don't know to start applying this to, like, okay, is the universe like this? It's just this place. I was trying to explain to you how no, we don't see the technology working for us. Why? And guess what this place is? It's a prison planet. There we are here. If you're listening to me, I'm an intergalactic general. Weird place, huh? How do you like Star Wars here with our screen? That's what they're showing in Star Trek and stuff like this. And anyway, now I can tell because it's a prison planet, and there's very few human beings here. The human beings that are here, they're suffering, right? And there's very few here. Where I'm at, now let's get back to my subject matter of narcissism, and I hope this doesn't cut off because I have a feeling it will. If it does, I apologize. I'll try to get back onto it. And of course I am on it, baby. Your subject of narcissism. It's pointing at this. Okay, so it's 80% of people are teetering on this. You could get sucked into what's here, which is you're in prison here. You're not gonna see what's going out in the world, in the universe. But what I'm talking about is how I was talking about the word, how we need to look really into this, and there's a reason why I know this thing, because people are being chosen to do stuff. And see, now I was getting back to like where I am at. If I can tell you my autobiography and building up to here, it's nothing like at all that. And so then I went to this university, and by the time I got to there, I was upgraded to the scholar's status. We did get near the branch of blah blah. You know what I mean? No, I'm a meditator. I've played music all my life. My body. I'm an athletic person. See, you start talking about, well, what higher learning tools are you handling? And did you open your third eye? And did you connect both hemispheres of your brain? Yes. That's what you're doing when you're playing music and singing, and I have done that alone for so long. It's a trip. I would love to get back into it, just really get back loosely into it, and because it's quite the show. I do channeling. Mainly, I do comedy. Really, it's comedy. Because I mean, I am not. I know that there's so many better musicians, right? They're so technical and I can do that stuff too. Really, it's just okay. You want to fucking focus, bitch? And it's like because I played the piano, and then so I just turned the fretboard into a damn piano, and I'm like, it's pretty much just you're working with the ability to see patterns and stuff, really, and you practice that, you just hit it, and it's like big deal. I channel and I start doing comedy too, and I have to stop from making myself laugh and weak in the knees and like just like falling over because my act is going to be so amazing when I finally get it going. You know what I mean? But for now, I don't know, babes. No, see, there's something different that I can't even think of that's going to happen. That is like, no, Jana, you're going to be expanding, and it's like, you mean I can't? It's going to be better than charging $300 a night a head for people to come and see my magical, comical, mystical, mind-blowing, shamanic, healing, fucking energy work, whatever that people are doing today. That's true though. It's like, well, you're not a scholar anymore making money. You have to go and heal those fucking people, and they're going to give you your money. And because you're a sound healing, bull popping, fucking masseuse, sex therapist. Really? Did you look at the word therapist lately? Did you? Because that's a weird. What's that? You want to know what the sheep know about therapists, huh? All right, now let me just get. And it's strange because why do they do that? Well, I know why. It's okay. It's okay. Is it okay? What are you talking about? Well, you have colonists, right? I'm sorry, there's colonists, and I would say, what? Colonists. Colonists. We're America. Raise your flag. It's happening worldwide. But I'm getting into therapist, now. It's time to do therapy. This, I'm sorry. I can only find a fucking plate. Where's my Bible? There it is. Babble. I'm sorry, you guys, but whoever haven't seen this, you need to start doing this. This is called Finding Birds in the Word. Because you want to break it down and say, what do we really know about this? I mean, what is it? Okay, TH. All right. How should I write it? I think I'll stick the main word out. The is there, okay? Did you notice the is there? Look at it. Look at it. So we're going to keep the first word that's just common. Everybody has to say the and there. The, with an E, because you have a the. Now we're going to capitalize some letters. Just keep writing the word therapist, whatever that is. R, capital R. You have to do an R reversal and see, I'm not that smart. Can you help me out? What words come out of this thing? It's looking like to me there is heart, right? You have H, E, and A's in there because I'm about to write the A after the R. The R just says, watch out for the reptilian, and would you please look at what you're doing? Reverse! Hello, reverse your curse. Reverse the curse I have. Okay, we got R-A, sorry, P, I, S. This pen, I swear, I do not like this pen. Why? Because it's going to eat shit on me. It's probably, I live in the mountains, and it's like, is that soap still there? You know how you go back to the cabin, it's like, that soap is from 1970, and so is that pubic hair. Really, I mean, here's this, you know this cabinet right here? I tried to tell you about this cabinet. It supposedly comes from the Ming Dynasty. It's like 600 years old. Can you imagine that? You trip out on that. It's like, really? Well, it's possible. Why don't we see other 600 years old things? They're burning them down. That's why I'm suggesting it to some people. I'm like, would you burn that thing, please? It's piling up around here, and everybody's like throwing it around. It's like it's not even like this. If you look at it closely, there's a certain, oh my God, it's amazing. And the background, it's a scene of people and they're doing stuff. It's like strange. You got to look at it. I was in the middle of something. I was like, come on. I'm sorry, this is going off the page. You got to practice when you're an artist. But you get the idea. Okay, look. Do you see the eye there? Whoops, let's do... Wait a minute. Is there a Y there? No, I don't think so. Just a minute. See, I do artistry. And I'm not working with the wrong material. Spell therapist. This thing is not working. I wanted to tell you how accurate that they can get with computerization. I think I just spelled therapist wrong. But no, therapy. They switched something around there, I'm pretty sure. Okay, pardon me while I rack my brain in front of your head. This is a prison planet. And I will start, it might take another 10 years unless I am able to focus and really get into it. There's so much interference and who cares, right? But no, this is so important to start just doing some more sci-fi here. But how do people sit like here, like this, and they don't get $1 million trillion of set work, and you train all these actors and you do all this stuff, tell you that we are intergalactic and there is something happening. Look at it, and it's like, no, just go to the movie and bullshit yourself up there. Might be all kind of accurate. They're working with something you have no idea. And oh God, I wish I can explain to you this thing because I know it's going to cut out what I have. I will. That's where I'm going to be holding a seminar. That's like, and you have to pay $3,000 a head to come here. Because I have racked my brain. I have been... Sorry, there's something right there. What is it? Oh, it's just a little feather or something. I have racked my... there it is. You see it? Anyway, what is this thing, man? You know what I mean? It's like, watch out. When you're an interdimensional being, you're like... that fucking bird. That bird is not a bird. That's my grandmother. I'm not kidding. She's like... And then why does the knock come back? It's like it's saying, "You're on it. You're on it." And you learn to listen. They don't teach this in school. You just learn and go like, "Wait a minute, it's looping back again." And now what it is, it's like, I feel fine. So it's not like bad. My mind is bad when I let it get in the way and say, you know what, I've got to cut all of this off, and certainly put my earplugs on. Practice that I don't see, not even my neighbors. And really, no, can you just get your pyramid? Don't be so stupid. Sorry, what is that fucking thing floating around? It's some kind of thing, man. Pardon me while I'm just about to do an act of, you in the intergalactic, Jesus would say, you know what, when you see the parasite, just tell it, oh my God, you? By the way, you don't even qualify. You don't have any of the apparatus. You're not even hooked in. Do you know this style conversation? That's not safe for the kids. Something like that. The rapist? Really? Really? Oh my God. That's okay. Uh, uh, what do you mean? Well, do never. See, by the time you go there, the saying goes, it's like, yeah, when you go, people that go to a therapist, they should have their head checked. Got to do a reality check there. Yeah, people go seeking a. Let's go to church. They really should get their spiritual life together. They have the head checked, lit. Well, there's 3 dimensions here. There's the mind, body, and the mind. You want to use a capital in here. They've used capitalization already, but it's strange, right? It's like, well, why is that one word capitalized out of the whole sentence? But why is just one sentence capitalized? One, otherwise, see, if it's not that you're trying to point at a metaphor, that's why they capitalize the word self or ego or mind, is because there's 2 minds here. Mind is capitalized. The higher mind is I was just about to say it's outer space. You want to go to outer space? You have to get out of your first dimensional paper life. This fucking place. Prison planet Earth. What do you mean? Well, no, look, you're visiting this place where some people can never get out of here. They call it hell, right? I am going to be able to pull up all of this information. I will prove it to you. It might take 3 hours to finally have everything refined. That we have been looking at stories and mythical considerations and pointers in your religion, but there's science, there's stories. You can just put it together. Some other people are going to say, oh, and this is what they're talking about here, this is what they're talking about there. And it doesn't have to be so, woo-aha, hocus pocus, because no, this is just exactly what's going on. Yeah. See, when Mars goes into a Gemini, fuck Mars and fucking Taurus. Ugh, God, mercy, excuse me. I want my sex drive back. I want my action back, my body back too. Because that's the Mars and the Taurus, and Mars does not do good in Taurus. It's called debilitated. In astrology, there's places of debilitation, and Mars is debilitated in Taurus. And I, like way more than ever, I have been exposed to this. And because I'm Martian, I'm Mars ruled. If there's anything you like about how I look, I'm an Aries rising, and these people are like, it's like, what's happening over there? Is it a fire? Do I have to put it out? No. Bring some marshmallows, baby. Even I like me. That's the trouble with you people. Aries. Aries has confidence. And you might see something of their... It's just reality. So you have beautiful geometry here. That's what makes up the brunt of the universe. On a scale that's amazing, because then everything's perfect. But see, there's a schism here. This place here, the Earth, oh God, it's a prison planet, and what's stuck here? Elon Musk, that guy who can't tie a shoe, and then they're like, you have to. They know intergalactically, because nothing's going to shape up here, but they have to do this strange language to make it look like that whatever's trying to help things here, and say, because there's something that has a potential here, and it does. It sticks up as a first responder and says, excuse me, why have you chosen to pour asphalt all over this place when we supposedly have a humanitarian crisis where west of the Mississippi, we can definitely think about not doing that ever again. Just don't do it. But why? How come, and why did you do it? Well, the deep state gave you a deal. That's the truth. That asphalt was free. And these fucking stupid idiots that do money only, they're the binary processor. You want to talk about the flat planet Earth? Flat Earth is just, you have ones and zeros, and it's a motherboard going across the board, and how are we going to get out of that? I'm not even talking about the proper computerization, because can you please get into the 3rd dimension at least? And so, talking about the planets that are constructed with, and this was trying to do that or something, it's an experiment, blah, blah, blah. No, this is a prison planet. The reptilian species. I don't know exactly what's going on here, babes, but Now, I don't think that the reptilians are unable to travel interdimensionally and be technological. No. What we mean by the prison planet now, you see how that they mainly look human. George Soros and Elon Musk and who else? Biden and people are looking more and more human. But then they're not though. You can kind of see, babe, if you're a super sensitive empath, and see, I don't watch the TV at all, but then when I glance into it and see, God will show you things that you need to see. So anyway, and if you know how to pay attention, really, if you know how to do like selective, and I don't mean selective hearing as far as your filter because you've been programmed and you should put your goggles on and earplugs on also. No, I'm talking about you want to get your pyramid, you want to fucking meditate, because this is a fucking soup of confusion here. But if you do that meditation thing, that's the only cure. That thing right there, I was trying to tell you in the beginning of the video, there's methods of sleep that you can do that you can just start penetrating the real field of information, and it's not a mystery, and we've already thought about it. There's the Akasha, what is that? That's a real substance. We are in a technological maze here. This is, and I've been downloaded with a lot, and I'm going to be able to let you know some things, babes. It's a story that's been told already. It's definitely a signature that keeps pulsating. It's been torn apart and goes here, 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 and there, as far as how that there are human beings here, but not very many. Not very many. See, in my area, I'm probably the only one, and I am not kidding. I'm not kidding. I feel that way because now this is humanity speaking. We're going through a purge. We're going to see this. This is going to be so bizarre. You know, we have to look at this. When Pluto goes retrograde, we're going to look at this control system that is the present planet, and then but see within within itself, it has made its own, just like any other prison. It's made its own system and blah blah blah, and its own code of living. Yes, but it's not human. It's not a human being. You see human beings in prison, the real prison, the prisons within this prison here, where they set it up and they throw human beings in prison, most likely. That's why Jesus says, do not judge, not even a murderer, until the monetary system is abolished. That's basically what she was saying. When you look at it, people love when she flips the table and goes to court and, yeah, and over my bitch and sacrifice, because I know I don't die here. You people suck. You die, but you come back here, you're stuck. Stuck rhymes with suck for a reason. Just put the T down, keep the S up, and